तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। प्रियतम तुम्ही प्राणनाथ तुम्ही, प्रियतम तुम्ही प्राणनाथ तुम्ही। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम भक्ति हो तुम शक्ति हो, तुम भक्ति हो तुम शक्ति हो, तुम मुक्ति हो मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम मुक्ति हो मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम ही प्रेरणा तुम ही साधना, तुम ही प्रेरणा तुम ही साधना, तुम ही आराधना मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम ही आराधना मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तुम ही प्रेम हो तुम ही करुण हो, तुम ही प्रेम हो तुम ही करुण हो, तुम ही मोक्ष हो मेरे सांब शिवा। तुम ही मोक्ष हो मेरे सांब शिवा। गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। प्रियतम तुम्ही हृदयनाथ तुम्ही, प्रियतम तुम्ही हृदयनाथ तुम्ही। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा, गुरु मात पिता गुरु बंधु सखा। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम। तेरे शरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम।
सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै Tejasvina vaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om and welcome to Puja Gurudev's Jayanti 2020. And on May the 8th, 2020, this marks the 104th birthday of Puja Gurudev, our Swami Chinmaya, who is the founder of our entire Chinmaya mission. For tonight's program, we will have puja, we will have bhajans, we will have the chanting of Gurudev's 108 names, and I'll also give a short satsang as well. So we'll start with the puja. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Gurudeva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayana Namaha. Om Madhavaya. Om Govindhaya Namaha. Digbandha Om Bhut Bhuvaswarom Digbandha Puja Sankalpaha. Sakala Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhaditau Mamopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dwara Shri Parameshwar Prityartim Asmin Shubhamuhurte Asmakam Sakutumbhanam Samasta Duritopashantyartam Samasta Sanmangalavapyartam Sarvesham Ayurarogya Aishwarya Siddhyartam Shraddha Bhakti Jnana Vairhagyam Moksham Siddhyartam Vidyabhaya Praptyartam Shri Sadguru Prasada Siddhyartam Cha Dhyana Avahanadi Shorashopacharaihi Parama Puja Shri Gurudevanam Shri Chinmayananda Swaminam Paduka Pujam Karishye. Invoking the presence of Puja Gurudev, Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Shri Sadgurum Dhyayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Shri Sadgurum Avahayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Asanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Padyoh Padyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Hastyor Argyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Mukeha Chamaniyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Shuddhodaka Snaniyam Samarpayami. During the Snanam, we could chant the Sri Guru Paduka Stotram. Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam. Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Divyavastram samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Divyagandhan dharayami. Kumkumam akshatan samarpayami. We'll now chant the 108 names of Puja Gurudev. The words will be available so you can chant together with each name, offering of love from your heart towards Puja Gurudev.
Om Achintya Namaha. संशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठ ॐ मेधाविने नमः। ॐ यतात्मने नमः। ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः। ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः। ॐ वाग्मिने नमः। ॐ विभवे नमः। ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः। ॐ विनयशीलाय नमः। ॐ वीतरागाय नमः। ॐ वेदान्तवेद्याय नमः। ॐ शान्ताय नमः। ॐ शान्तिप्रदाय नमः। ॐ शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ शुद्धसत्त्वाय नमः। ॐ श्रुतिपारगाय नमः। ॐ श्रोत्रियाय नमः। ॐ सन्न्यासिने नमः। ॐ समबुद्धये नमः। ॐ सच्चिदानन्दाय नमः। ॐ सर्वहितचिन्तकाय नमः। ॐ सत्यसङ्कल्पाय नमः। ॐ सन्तुष्टाय नमः। ॐ साधवे नमः। ॐ सुमनसे नमः। ॐ सुहृदे नमः। ॐ स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः। ॐ स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः। ॐ क्षमाशीलाय नमः। ॐ ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः। ॐ ज्ञानयोगिने नमः। ॐ ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः। ॐ नित्यशुद्धबुद्धमुक्तस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ सद्गुरवे नमः।
नानाविधपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि। ॐ श्री चिन्मय Sadgurave Namaha. Dhupam agrapayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Deepam Sandarshayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Naivedyam Nivedayami. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Apanaya Swaha. Om Dhyanaya Swaha. Om Dhanaya Swaha. Om Zamanaya Swaha. Om Brahmane Swaha.
Hari Om. It was in January 1985 that I first met Gurudev face to face. Satsang in the host's living room had just concluded for the evening and everyone was making their way to Gurudev to prostrate. I followed along too, but all the while I was feeling very guilty because I didn't know what I was doing or why I was doing with it. And my heart was pumping because I was so worried about what sort of sin I was committing against the Catholic Church. Then I felt a big pat on my back and it was Gurudev. I looked up at his laughing, smiling face and he was shouting out at everybody, "Look at this young girl. She has just dragged her big bag of guilt all the way across the ocean from Australia to India." Then he shouted, "There is no guilt." And then he came closer and said it again, "There is no guilt." In the weeks and months that followed, Gurudev watched over everybody like a hawk. And in the weeks and months, I watched Gurudev, and I saw that every moment of every day that he lived a totally surrendered, ever-giving, ever-loving, God-centered life. One night, some months later, when I was sitting amongst thousands of people listening to his Gita lecture in Mumbai, my heart was suddenly shot through with love for the sacred teachings and for my Guru. Later that night, Gurudev called out to me, "Come, come." I made my way across a crowded room to his table and he pulled me down beside him and he fed me from his plate. "Good," he said, "good." No words were needed. From that time on, Gurudev has always been my Guru. He is the light, the truth, and the way. Hari Om.
चैतन्यमय चिन्मय गुरुदेव आनन्दमय चैतन्यमय चिन्मय गुरुदेव आनन्दमय चैतन्यमय चिन्मय गुरुदेव ओंकारमय त्रींकारमय ओंकारमय त्रींकारमय सत्कारमय शुद्धान्तमय गुरुदेवानन्दमय चैतन्यमय चिन्मय गुरुदेव कल्याणमय कारुण्यमय कल्याणमय कारुण्यमय करुणामय गुरुदेव कल्याणमय कारुण्यमय करुणामय गुरुदेवानन्दमय चैतन्यमय चिन्मय गुरुदेव चिन्मय गुरुदेव चिन्मय गुरुदेव
Hari Om, beloved Guruji and Swamiji. Hari Om to all of you. My name is Chitra Chandran. I live in Melbourne, Australia. My mother has been an ardent devotee of Gurudev since 1956, when I first met Gurudev as well. In 1980, when my father passed away, Gurudev asked my mother to form the Chinmaya Mission in Melbourne, Australia. Chinmaya Mission South was born then and is now flourishing under the guidance of our beloved Swami Swarupanandaji. My first recollection of Gurudev is in 1956 at a yagna presided over by my mother in a place called Riva. A very striking and imposing figure strode into the auditorium and the yagna commenced. A few seconds later, there was a thunderous roar from the stage asking someone not to come in as they were a few seconds late. This was my first lesson in punctuality, which I have never forgotten. Gurudev has been a very huge influence in the lives of my whole family. In Melbourne, Australia, he would often stay with us, or always stayed with us, and called me his Sarathi, as I had the privilege of driving him around everywhere. He also made a mock cry of pain whenever I gave him his insulin injection. Gurudev's influence in our family has been very, very big. My husband, Dr. Chandran, would sit with him at 4 o'clock in the morning when he was attending to his correspondence. As you know, Gurudev always handwrote all his mail, as there were no computers in those days. Between handing the letters over to Chandran to post, he would give him a lot of snippets of wisdom. I also have a treasure trove of Gurudev's letters from 1956 to 1993 when he attained his Mahasamadhi, and these letters have been preserved very carefully. My children also benefited from Gurudev's love and compassion and guidance. The two children, Aditi and Shiv, with Swamiji at the Chinmaya Dham, which was our house previously. A picture of my daughter has been widely circulated with Gurudev. Aditi's picture with Gurudev is in the Mananam series, Our Children, Our Future. I also have a great collection of old books, some of them signed by Gurudev, and I am currently reading the Katha Upanishad, which was a 100-day yagna conducted by Gurudev in Pune. This was from December 1951 to April 1952. Although he was still in Uttakasi at that time, the yagna was conducted and is quite remarkable. It is hard to relate a lifetime of experiences in 3 minutes, but I do wish Gurudev's blessings on all of us and his love, compassion and wisdom to guide us through our lives. Hari Om.
Hari Om. On this Puja Gurudev's 104th Jayanti, I was thinking how we can come to feel close to Gurudev, how we can feel intimate to Gurudev, how we can feel connected to Gurudev. Many of us now may not have physically met Gurudev, but we still feel his presence so powerfully in our lives. One of those powerful forms of meditations to feel connected. We know that when we live with people, when we interact with people, one of the warmest methods of feeling connected is a loving embrace. Of course, during this period of pandemic, we're not allowed to embrace anyone. But as a seeker and as a devotee, a visualization on embracing the Lord, a meditation on embracing our Guru becomes extremely powerful and effective in helping us feel connected to Guru and God. This thought was always in my head, and it's been there for a while, and I've always wanted to put this on words, in some form. How can we convey the joy of the embrace of Gurudev? So a while ago I had written some verses, and it was a story. And it was a story of a young boy, almost maybe like Prahlad, maybe like Dhruva, who is found out Gurudev is coming to his town. And he's extremely excited to hear that Swami Chinmayanandaji, his Guru, is coming. And so on hearing this news with such great elation, he leaves his house and he wants to go straight to the ashram. As he leaves his house and goes to the ashram full of energy, and as he travels on his journey, he slowly gets a bit tired. He gets a little bit weary, he feels fatigued, he gets hungry, he gets thirsty. And out of his own hunger, thirst and fatigue, he decides, I'll take a shortcut. And the shortcut to the ashram is through a forest, and this forest is a dark forest, a deep dark forest. And he enters into this forest, Maharanyam. And when he goes into this forest, all of a sudden there's no light. It's dark, it's cold, there's freezing gusts of winds around him. He gets lost and confused amongst almost these pillars of trees that almost like jail cells that he feels confined and trapped. There's no sunlight in there. Walking for a long time, confused, going around in circles. Finally, he slumps to his feet, to his knees, and sitting down with his head resting on his knees and collapsed in despondency, he then thinks to himself, I don't know how I'm going to find Gurudev. I don't know how I'm going to get to that ashram to meet my Guru. Sitting in such a despondent condition, almost like Arjuna, Vishada. All of a sudden, the grace of God descends upon him. And that grace of God descends upon him in the form of buddhi, vivek. And with that vivek, all of a sudden he realizes, that yes, I can get myself out of this forest. I can get back on track. I can get back to my journey, and I can get back to meeting Gurudev. He had various doubts in his mind that when I see Gurudev, will he recognize me? When he sees me, will he smile for me? When he looks into my heart, he will see all the papa, sins, mistakes I have made. Will he forgive me? And will he accept me as his own? With these doubts, all of a sudden, this grace of God descends upon him, and he realizes, yes, he thinks of the names of Gurudev. And he said, yes, Gurudev is Medhavi. Medhavi means one who remembers, who has great memory. So when Gurudev sees me, he will remember me. Yeah, because he's Medhavi. Then he thinks, will he smile at me? Then he remembers, oh, Gurudev is Vinoda Priyaya Namaha, one who enjoys laughter and smiling. So when he sees me, he will smile. Then he thinks, will he forgive me? Then he remembers, Kshama Shilaya Namaha. Gurudev is one whose nature and character is to forgive. Kshama Shilaya Namaha. And then he wonders, will he accept me as his own disciple, devotee? And remembers, Gurudev is Bahubhaktaya Namaha. One who has got many devotees. That means he will accept me as his own devotee. And the most important thing is, Gurudev is Karuna Sagaraya Namaha. One who is an ocean of compassion. And being that ocean of compassion, he will flood me with his love. He will shower that love and compassion upon me, just as the sun showers and beams its rays of warmth, of light, of joy upon us. Thinking in this way, with this vivek, all of a sudden he comes filled with enthusiasm, utsaha, and he sings Gurudev's names. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. And he gets up and he walks all the way to the ashram. When he comes to that ashram, he sees beautiful gardens. The grass is green like carpet. He sees flowers on all the trees, some pink, some white, some yellow, such beauty. He sees sunlight bathing that ashram like golden rays. The ashram is glowing. And when he enters, just as when you enter our Powai ashram Sandhi Panisadhanalaya in Powai, Mumbai, you will see in the top of the hill Jagadish Mandir. He enters in and he goes to Jagadish Mandir, and there he sees Lord Shivji sitting in Padmasam with Prasanna Mukha, most beautiful, placid and peaceful face, white, Karpura Gauram Karunavataram. He does Pradakshina, he takes the Charanamrita, and he does Namaskar. And he prays to Lord Shiva. Oh Lord Shiva, you are Ashutosha. You are one who's easily appeased. Please, please, make my Gurudev recognize me. Make my Gurudev accept me. Make me his own. He prays to Lord Shiva. He then leaves the mandir and he comes down. And at the bottom of our mandir, you will see a beautiful statue of our Parama Guru Swami Taponji Maharaj. And Swami Taponji Maharaj is sitting there, and his face is so peaceful, so placid, and just beaming with grace, that when you sit at the base of that statue, You will just feel like he is looking upon you with so much grace that he wants you to gain this knowledge and he wants you to gain liberation. Sitting in front of that, in our Parama Gurudev, Puja Swami Taponji Maharaj, he then does namaskar. He wanders around the ashram now, this young boy, and he's now looking, where is Gurudev? Where is Gurudev? As he walks, he sees on the dirt path, he sees footprints, and he has spent his whole life meditating upon the feet of Gurudev, that he can recognize that this footprint is the footprint of Gurudev himself. Seeing that footprint in the dust, he picks up that dust and he sprinkles it all over his body. Raja Abhishekam. And in joy, he feels so much great joy and delight just putting the dust of Gurudev's feet on him. So much exhilaration is there. He continues moving ahead and finally he comes in front of a large field, and there he sees one large banyan tree. And there are people everywhere. A whole massive crowd of people. Immediately he hesitates. He hides behind one bush. And from that bush he's looking. What's happening? And he sees everyone. He sees youth. He sees men. He sees women. He sees children. He sees even little babies. He sees the elderly there. All of them in one crowd. And all staring with absolute fixed gaze, as if transfixed, as if hypnotized upon one figure in the center. One figure is sitting at the base of that banyan tree. And that figure is there in beautiful, majestic orange robes. Those robes are just flowing from his arms. He has beautiful, long, white beard. He has a wonderful smile on his face, filled with love. And he is looking at that entire crowd and he's addressing them. This little boy who sits behind a tree and is staring at a distance. He's just watching Gurudev, absolutely transfixed. And what does he see? He sees Gurudev sometimes talking to youth. And when he talks to the youth, he's inspiring the youth. You can, you must. Then he sees him talking to adults. And there he's speaking on the Bhagavad Gita. He sees him with children, and with children he's playing games and clapping and having fun and telling wonderful stories. And he even sees him with some elderly people that are feeling grief-ridden, suffering losses in life, and he's holding their hands with great compassion, consoling them. From this distance, this little boy is watching all of this. And then Gurudev himself looks and he sees that boy behind the tree. Gurudev immediately, leaving his own padukas, gets up straight away, leaves the entire crowd and runs towards the boy. He runs in the direction of the boy. The boy sitting behind the bush is absolutely shocked. He sees Gurudev running with arms out, wanting to embrace him. Gurudev calls his name, my child. And when he hears that, the boy's heart just melts, that Gurudev knows who I am. Gurudev remembers me. Gurudev is coming towards me with open arms filled with love. His heart is just overwhelmed with bhakti, Guru bhakti. And when Gurudev comes, he immediately does namaskar. He does Sashtang Namaskar and just holds onto the feet of Puja Gurudev. He gets up and he doesn't know what to say. And just like Dhruva, when Bhagavan himself manifested, then when he got up in front of Gurudev, by divine grace, this stuti came to him. He madhura swabhava hamita prabhava adara charu vedanta dharhi me firahu bhulani jaga abhimani kina tori nahi puja hari Vachanamrita pana mama putakana hridaya ajnana vinashakari tuma jivana swami mama urani purana prema ananda bari. Hey Madhura Swabhava, one whose very essence is sweetness. Amita Prabhava, your glory is immeasurable. Adara charu vedanta dari. On your beautiful lips is the entire Vedanta Shastra is sitting there. Mefira ubulani jagabhimani. I have been wandering around in this world with great pride, abhiman. Kina tori nahi puja hari. I never did any puja for the Lord. Vachanamrita pana mama putakana. When I heard your words, I've heard your satsang. And when I heard your satsang, it was like amritam to my ears. Vachanamrita. And I drank it in with the cups of my ears. And it entered into my heart. Hridaya ajnana vinashakari. And when it entered into my heart, it destroyed all ignorance. Tuma jivana swami. You are the very Lord of my life. Mama uraani. I'm taking you and I'm placing you in my heart. Purana prema ananda bhari. You've entered into my heart and my heart is filled with love and joy. He sings this praise to Gurudev. And then what does Gurudev do? Utava mohisnehati bhuja visala uralai Guru upaguhana buddhi chitta mana ahamiti visarayi Paramananda anuparasa Hridaya umagina samapta Priti madura mrudu vachanakaha Tumahati priya mamatata. Utava mohisnehati. He lifts that boy up. Gurudev lifts that boy up. And with his long arms, Bhuja Vishal, Uralai, he takes him towards his heart. Guru Upaguhana, in this embrace of the Guru, that boy's buddhi, chitta, mana, ahamkara gone. Antakarana just gone to leena, absorbed in that bliss. Paramananda anuparasa, in that immeasurable, incomparable rasa, bliss of Paramananda. Hridaya umagina samapta. His heart is overflowing with love. Gurudev then whispers into the ear of that boy, Priti maduram mrudu vachanakaha Tuma ati priya mamatata. You are extremely dear to me. You are my child. Mamatata. You are my child. Gurudev whispers that into his ears. When he hears this, That moment, entire yuga, is as though an entire yuga passed. He was just stuck in that one moment. Gurudev then embraced him. Notice the tears that were flowing down this boy's eyes. Gurudev wipes those tears away, and grabs him by his hand. Takes him by his hand back to the satsang and sits him right in front. The whole crowd, he puts that boy right in front. That boy is just sitting there staring at Gurudev and staring at his feet, looking at the Guru Pada. And as he stares at those feet, he goes into a deep meditation. And in that meditation, he gives up all desires for worldly pursuits, all desires that turn his mind extroverted. He gives them all up. Sakala kamana bhanjana varashahi guruhi prasad brahmananda magana mana sagara madhura agada. Giving up all desires, the Guru's blessings showered upon him. His mind was drowned in Brahmananda, an ocean of Brahmananda, which was a pure ocean of bliss. In this way, that boy becomes one with Gurudev and is flooded with Gurudev's love. In this way, we too should remember Gurudev in whatever way that makes you feel connected to him. Bring forth all the beautiful imagery, all your imagination. Bring it forth and visualize Gurudev in an embrace with you, or however you want to feel connected with Gurudev. Let your mind run wild. Become immersed. Immerse every one of your senses with love for Guru. And just see what happens. Okay? See what happens. So on this Puja Gurudev's Jayanti, I hope that you can also feel that love for Gurudev. And even if his physical presence is not within us, you can still experience his intimate embrace in your own meditation and even beyond that. Never doubt the power of Guru, that if the seeker is so sincere, then we don't know. Guru himself could manifest in front of us at that time, and that embrace could become real. Okay. So, on this Gurudev Jayanti, we invoke the blessings of Puja Gurudev, that may we remain ever devoted to his feet. May we remain ever devoted to the feet of the Lord. May we continue sincerely on our path to moksha, and may we gain ultimate liberation. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. 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 Om Shri Chinmaya